Today we are doing a long-term analysis of kpittech. If you see the weekly chart, the price is actually bouncing from this level. This is because this price is actually falling on a weekly trend line. And that's why you can see some people are buying from this level. But overall, if you see, there is a continuous divergence on the chart on a weekly basis, which means that this can be a wave. After this, a bigger corrective structure can begin. Now let us see from the start the wave and analysis on this chart. Now, if you see the chart from this level to this level, there is a big impulsive move. Now, this was followed by a big corrective structure. And after this, since there was no divergence, we expected price to again breach this top. And you can see price has again breached this top. Now, which means that this structure is complete as price has again moved above it. However, and since now there is a divergence, which means this can be the final wave as of now on a weekly basis. Which means after this, once there is a breakdown of this structure, we may get a bigger correction in this stock. Now let us see whether that correction has begun or it will take some more time, and let us try to dig it up. So let us draw this trend line again and move to lower charts. Now you can internally see also that there is divergence internally also, which means that if suppose from this chart, if it bounces and again goes up, this divergence will keep on going up, and overall you can see this is a very narrow structure, which means that if it again goes up and breaks the top, again the divergence will increase, and which is overall a very bearish structure. And sooner than later, this is going to happen. So if you're a long-term investor, I would suggest to book profit in this area and wait for further price action. As per overall trend, if you see the weekly chart, from weekly chart is bullish until and unless price is above this point, which is the last lower swing. However, on a daily basis, if you see, price has actually broken this trend line. Now, if you connect this trend line, price has actually broken this trend line, and this is trading below the last swing also, which means that this is a lower low on a daily time frame. Although on a weekly time frame, the stock is still in uptrend as last lower low is this, but on a daily basis, the price is on a downtrend, which means that this can very easily do something like this in the coming weeks. And unless and until this without breaching this low, if the trend again starts to increase on the daily time frame, then that will be the area to go long on a higher time frame, which means that unless you see the trend again going up on a daily basis, you should not enter. And what are the two conditions that the chart will again get in uptrend on a daily basis? The first is that if it again goes above this top, then that will be one condition, because in that case there will be no lower low. Other condition is that suppose from this level it falls again, then it will be confirmed downtrend on a daily time frame. Then you have to follow all these lows, higher highs, higher lows, and once you get a structure like this in which the trend again changes to uptrend on a daily basis, then you can see the trend will align on a weekly trend, because since weekly trend is up and daily trend is down, and once the price goes above this area, then in that case you can see trend will again go up on a daily basis. So you will see that this is a lower, this is actually a swing low on a weekly chart, and then again price can go above. So in this way, all this for all this to happen on this chart, it may take some months, and in fact 1 or 2 year also. So as of now, we don't have that clue, because if suppose someone has invested in this stock at this level, now if you keep on, let me go to the daily chart. So suppose someone has invested, looking at the trend is positive. The first time the entry on a daily time frame was above this point, when price actually broke this lower high, and after that you can see it it never broke its higher high, higher low structure, which means that this is the first time this structure has been breached. And this, if this follows up by another lower low, and in terms of Elliott, if we get a corrective structure, since we have already gotten the impulsive move, if this follows up by a corrective structure, then one more push is coming in this stock. However, the other possibility, like I said, is that if it again goes and breaches this top, then this can enter into another this. It means that this is still in a correction and one more push is pending. But after that also, you can see on a higher time frame, since there is divergence, which means that it will come back for sure in this case, because divergence will keep on increasing. So unless and until this all settles and completes this correction, then only you can see on a monthly basis, you can see there is a correction pending, and after that you can see the next impulse move will come. But this may take another 1 or 2 year, so we have to wait for this setup. So if you are a buyer, I would suggest to get out and wait for fresh uptrend on a daily time frame at least. I hope this analysis helps, and if you have any doubts, please post them as comment, and if you this delivers value, please consider subscribing and sharing.